I'm here backstage at Hex 35 talking to Mr. Aaron Toe. Now, Aaron, you didn't fight tonight. What did you make of the show?
Oh, it was great. Great atmosphere, great crowd. Obviously, the Hex boys put on a mean show, and yeah, the boys went 3 from 3. If you chuck in the Aussies, we went 5 from 5.
I think so. How many people are you claiming? Do you claim all the freestyle?
Yeah, Joey. Joey's our people. Anyone that's associated with Joey is with us.
Ups the win percentage.
Yeah. Like we're a conglomerate of a team, you know. Like we always help each other through our camps and stuff. So obviously having all those different looks and different skill sets and stuff that we share with each other. So yeah, freestyle's our team. Yeah, for sure.
You're coming off a big victory yourself. How good did that feel? It seemed like a very like an emotional moment after the cage. It seems like a huge kind of let out of emotion is how I'm going to word it. How was it to get that win?
Yeah, you're exactly right. Like I spent the last, when was Contender Series? That was August last year, September last year. So I just spent the last almost year, obviously just simmering in that self-hate, that regret, you know, and just kind of letting it fester in a way where it pushed me to train harder, to work harder, and later, brother. Nice fight, bro. And yeah.
Makade Kakemba.
Yeah. That dude can fight, man. Respect to him. But yeah. So I just let that kind of the energy just kind of overwhelm me and push me into a high level of training and mindset. So when I finally got to breathe out, obviously all my emotion come to the surface, and it was more so about my kids. My son, when I lost, he cried for a week, and that's kind of the only people I kind of really care about, to be honest, other than myself, because obviously I'm quite self-obsessed. But
if you read the Instagram comments, that's what they'd have us believe.
Oh, absolutely, you know, fuck. Anyway, so yeah, that was a massive driving factor. I just didn't want my son to lose his hero. So yeah, I made sure that when my son woke up the next morning, he obviously still had his dad as his hero. So yeah.
Obviously, that's not the first time you fought, you know, since having your son, you know, having kids. But
well, that was the first time I lost. So their entire life, I had never lost a fight. So obviously, just shattered a dream inside the head. And obviously, your dad is always going to be your superhero. And I just want to maintain that for my kids, even though obviously it's slightly unpractical. But yeah, it's something that I'm trying to just maintain for my kids, because I want to keep that as long as I can.
Do you allow them to watch fights?
Yeah. My kids are fight kids, you know. They grew up in the gym. Like when they were babies, I was training at Infinity Martial Arts. I put them in their little car seats, capsules they're called, and they would watch me train. And the majority of their life, they were inside the gym. So that kind of stuff's normal to them. I had to explain to them when they went to school that they couldn't punch people. I was like, I know that you see it every day. Yeah, you know how I treat my friends. I was like, but you can't really do that to people. So that was, yeah. They've grown up with it. So yeah, my daughter's 5 years old and she's been watching my fights since she was 3. So it's just the reality of the job I have. The truth is, I'm a fighter, and I don't really want to hide that from them, but I want to hide the fact that I could possibly lose. I'll keep that delusion alive. Yeah.
Well, it's, you know, that is obviously not easy. Yeah, to have that. Is there like, what was it like when you saw your kids again afterwards? I don't know whether that be a FaceTime the moment you leave the cage, or whether it be when you touch back home. What was that moment like?
Oh, it was just relief, you know. I put all that pressure on myself on purpose to kind of like level up. And yeah, it was more obviously just for me, you know. It was a driving factor for me. It was something that could inspire me, and yeah, I felt like I fulfilled my purpose in that moment in time for my kids. It was cool. It was fun, and then now they're excited and they have their dad back, like, you know, in their imaginary world that I'm a superhero. No one can ever be me.
When we spoke, I talked about how I had, and I meant it with full respect, but I thought one thing about you, and as we chatted, you were a lot more laid back than I kind of thought, because I'd only ever seen you fight where you're fucking all guns blazing. Obviously, we're out of camp now. There's another fight on the horizon, but you're out of camp now. But you do seem lighter. You seem happy. I really appreciate you sitting down and talking to me. You seem happier. Has that almost like righted a wrong? Like getting a win back, are you like, okay, cool, we've righted that wrong?
I'm actually quite a happy person. I'm always kind of like this, but I guess in a sense, it definitely has made me a little bit more easier on myself. You know, I'm not so hard on myself every day of the week. But I think I need to still keep that fire inside me and make sure that it doesn't go too far the other way. So yeah. You're right. I am a bit lighter, but obviously when Kieran was fighting, I was screaming. I was the only one in the crowd screaming, "Punch his fucking head in!" So, I'm just a passionate person, and sometimes the passion is against someone else, and sometimes it's my team against the world, and that's just how I feel. But no disrespect to anyone else. It was a great fight. Kieran did amazing, controlled it. Brody did amazing. Like went 3 rounds with a super tough guy. Don't tell him I said that he's any good, but and then obviously Keone did amazing. Like I think the ref should have maybe stopped it a couple of punches earlier, but yeah, there's only one way to find out whether he's going to fight back. But got that Tahitian handcuff on him and just whipped his hair back and forth. Bye, Brody. See you later. Possibly, yeah. See you, brother. See ya.
Lad, wouldn't miss it. Fuck, I hope he was talking to me, by the way.
I have no idea. Yeah.
Listen, it was.
No one usually asks me to come, so I just got to do it.
I was going to say, I'm from Melbourne, so it's easier for me to get here.
Yeah.
How has Melbourne been treating you? Been running amok?
Oh, Melbourne's been sick. I actually just kind of went for a look around today. I didn't even realise that Melbourne's an interesting place. Like, yeah, it's a whole different city than I've obviously been to. The atmosphere is cool. The people are quite cool, and yeah, I'm enjoying myself. It's fun.
There was something else I was going to ask you about the win, and I can't remember because the great Brody walked past.
Yeah.
There was something I was going to ask you about the win, though. Did it feel good? I'd have to assume yes.
Oh, well, so I had a little bit of angst towards him after, I think it was like the Monday or Tuesday. His team like recorded my training, and yeah, it was weird. And it was after they were like being super respectful. So I kind of, I kind of just gaslit myself into.
You love that word.
Well, just the reason for me to hate him, so I wanted to beat him up. You know, like it's purposeful delusion. But yeah, it obviously a couple of my elbows didn't really hit the spot that I was aiming for. But yeah, I got the job done, and I'm not allowed to throw elbows from back mount ever again. So yeah.
One and done, lad.
Wow, yeah. I reckon I was pretty accurate with them, but yeah, it is what it is.
Talking about that, it does remind me what I wanted to ask you. You talked about having to pay a cost, and you said I've had to pay the cost. I had to pay the cost, and I'm also owed some too. Was that cost paid, and have you reaped the benefits from the cost?
Nah, not even close. Like, I shouldn't be in this tournament. I should be in the UFC. So this job is not over. Like, it's just a level 1, and I go back in August to clock level 2, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing to the next guy. I'm gonna put him away in a minute, and then when I'm in the final, I'll make it look like the guy shouldn't have been there either. So yeah, they're gonna be hard fights. They're obviously all skilled, but I just want to show that I'm a level above this whole competition. You know.
Now, it's been a long night, and I've been looking down at my phone a little bit because I've got a friend of mine from New Zealand who told me if I got to talk to you, I should say this. And he wrote it out phonetically for me because I cannot speak Māori, which I apologize for. But let me try again. Ke te pe... Oh, fuck, I fucked it. I was going to ask, how are you? Ke te pe koe.
Oh, yeah, paana.
Did I nail it, or did I fucking fumble?
The fact that you were attempting it is the start.
If I saw you on weigh-in day, I would have nailed it. I was in my head, I'm like, I'm going to see Aaron, I'm going to drop it. He's going to be so impressed.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to hear you because all my auditory systems turn off when I make flyweight.
You're not making weight at Hex, bro. I mean, if I saw you weigh-in day 2 days ago.
Yesterday.
If I saw you yesterday.
I understand now. Yeah. I thought you meant weigh-in day like when I was fighting. No. Oh, well,
say hello when you be like,
I apologize I wasn't here.
No, bro, that's all right. You don't have. It's all right. You know what? I forgive you. I forgive you. You're making up to me now, which I do appreciate.
Oh, Appreciate your time, brother.
I appreciate your time, bro. I set up a camera and you're like, I'll talk, which I do appreciate.
I don't stop talking. It's one of the many reasons people don't talk to me.
There will never be a time where I don't talk to you, Aaron. I greatly appreciate the time, my friend. Thank you very much.